It's your turn. This was brunch in our defense.
You've got the fishing here, the Lighthouse, lots of shops and restaurants.
Don't see many people catching. A lot of people fishing. We only have
But
20.
it's a plus side.
Woo!
Eventually leveled by time.
Alright, we are on our way to Georgia. Just packed up and left Bradenton. Left our son and daughter-in-law after a visit. And we are heading back to New York.
Via I-95.
We are going to take quite a few days to get up there, make a couple of stops, take our time.
Kind of a rainy travel day on I-75. We're going to scoot up 75, then cut over 301 and pick up 95. And our first stop tonight is
Blythe
Blythe
Island,
Yes.
Georgia.
Blythe Island Regional Park Campground, I think it is.
Yeah, we're going to spend 2 nights there, then head to South Carolina, Virginia, and spend a few days outside of Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Should be a fun trip, so we'll take you along and go for the ride. And it didn't take us long to find the traffic on I-75. Luckily, once we got off 75 in Ocala and over to 301, things lightened up a lot. Time for a fuel stop. We are right near I-10. We're going to actually continue up and catch 95. We're not going to jump on 10. I don't like taking 10 around Jacksonville, so time to fuel up. And then we got, I think we're about hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes away from our destination, so getting closer. Gotta love being able to use the truck lanes to get fuel. Using the truck lanes just makes things so much more convenient when you have to fuel up. Nice big fuel nozzles, fills really fast. Generally speaking, not really a lot of traffic, so like that. We got 20 gallons of fuel. Let's go. We made it to Blythe Island Regional Park Campground. Walking to the office and found our info. Found our spot. So we are check out the paperwork, figure out where we're going. Got a pull-through site, full hookup for tonight and tomorrow night. We have made it to the campground. Alright, so we made it to our campsite. This is site 75. Excuse me. Oop, almost tripped over the sewer connection. Site 75 at Blythe Island Regional Park Campground. So we are at site number 75. It's a huge pull-through site. Plenty of room. Our fifth wheel is 36 foot, and you can see just a ton of room here at this campsite. So we've got full hookup, water, sewer, electric, 50 amp service. So let's get this thing set up. After getting the campsite set up and getting settled in, we decided just to make some dinner and not venture too far. We have a busy day planned for tomorrow, so it was nice just to relax for the evening and not do too much.
All right, we are on our way to St. Simon's Island.
Yes.
It's a new place for us. We've never been there, so that should be fun, yeah?
New place to check out. Plus we're hungry too, so.
Yeah, we're hungry too.
And we love bakeries, so we found us a donut shop. A donut shop.
And coming from Florida, where it was 100 degrees, it felt like, this is a pretty nice day today.
Not bad at all.
Just the
Sun's
high
out.
80s, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've got a lot of shade. This is a really, really nice park.
Hopefully a little less humid today too than what we've been dealing with lately.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a pretty good night at Campground.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Quiet.
Very quiet.
Didn't hear much. Nice and dark. Yeah. All right, so we will see you again on St. Simon's
Turn right
Island.
toward Blythe Island Park Road.
You missed your turn. You could go out that way? Then why wouldn't you just go this way? Why do you have two exits? Maybe one if you're
One for the
turning
dump
left.
station and one for not dump station.
Continue for 1 mile.
We went out through the dump station.
Yeah.
Stop. That is rude.
Vanilla and sugar. And are we dining in today? Yes. Okay.
We're gonna get half a dozen.
Okay. I got you. Thank you.
So two vanilla.
Two vanilla?
Two vanilla. Did you want a sugar?
No.
One sugar.
And ever changing.
And ever changing. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. What else did you want?
And a maple.
A maple. Chocolate brioche.
Alright, so where are we?
Dulce.
Dough on St. Simon's Island. Check this out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
And
are brioche donuts.
yeah,
Vanilla? Did you get the vanilla too?
yes, I'm gonna try the blueberry one. Nice and airy.
Is that one?
Wow.
So is it just blueberry and an icing color?
Wait. Yeah. That's awesome. We got breakfast for 2 days. Or,
Yeah.
or 3.
Or 1.5. All right, I'll try that. Almost like a cinnamon egg.
Yeah, really good. Tasty.
Want to try this one?
I got one.
You want to try it now?
Alright, babe, so then there is a 8:30 in Savannah, but I would even get there. I would even
Really
get
good.
there about 7. And then
All right, you gonna lie. I'm gonna put 2 of those things away. Pretty tasty. Don't worry though, saving the third for later.
This was brunch in our defense.
Yeah, that's true.
For you. No, we're just looking around.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
In the area where you're located,
Okay.
we call this our Pier Fishing Village,
Okay.
because if you go to the stop sign and turn left, our fishing pier's down there. And I always tell folks, you walk on the other side of that building. It's a beautiful park next to the ocean, and you'll come out of the Lighthouse. So it makes a really nice circle.
Oh, cool, nice, okay.
So in walking distance, you've got the fishing pier, the Lighthouse, lots of shops and restaurants.
Okay.
So that gives you an idea of what's right here.
Okay.
And the Lighthouse is one of our most popular tours.
Nice.
But then some other things, what I'm doing, I've got a map.
Okay.
And you're way down here. This is our Pier Fishing Village.
Okay.
To the right, about 1.5 miles, is this roundabout. That is both a really great place to get on the beach,
Nice.
but it's also where our World War II museum is.
Oh, cool,
okay.
nice.
It's excellent.
Okay.
The same people curated our museum that did the one in New Orleans.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
neat,
I
okay.
think you would really enjoy it. And so the Lighthouse, the World War II museum, and then if you go to this, we're talking about this traffic light up
Right.
here in Mallory, and go left Kings Way, probably the way you came.
Yep.
Pick up Frederica, and it takes you all the way out to Fort Frederica in Christ Church.
Oh, okay.
okay.
And they're both free. I usually tell people, plan those together because they're they're a little further out. But the church opens at 2 o'clock today. So from 2 to 5, you can go in the church.
Okay.
But you can walk the grounds daylight
Oh,
hours.
nice. Beautiful.
That's
okay.
every day but Monday, but you're not going to be here tomorrow. So so those are probably the 4 most popular things to do on the
Okay.
island.
Okay.
And if you only got a day, those are probably what I
What I
do.
would hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the map will give you addresses to them, and also put them on the map with the star.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
The other thing walking distance is we have these tree carvings. We call them tree spirits. Hi. And the first 5 are in walking distance. So
Oh, okay.
the mermaid, there's a tree in the side parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and she's here. And then if you walk up Mallory again toward the traffic light,
Yeah.
you could walk to the next 4.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's always
Thank
best
you.
to get some advice. Awesome. Cool.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
very
much.
much.
so welcome. Y'all stick around. Let me know if I can help you with
Will do. Thank
okay,
you.
thank you.
Hi.
All right. She was very helpful. Gave us some ideas of what things to check out. We're only here for the day, so stopping into a local visitor center and asking them, what to do, what to see, really helps out a lot. All right, so we just left the visitor center.
Very helpful.
Absolutely. Like I said inside there, it's always a good idea to ask somebody local or
Yeah.
get some ideas of where to go, what to see, what to do.
Especially if it's only a one-day visit.
Right? Exactly. So we're checking out what they call the fishing village, I think. And she said something about a lighthouse and a pier, so I guess we're going to try to find those.
So much different than walking around Florida.
Yeah, right? You're not melting.
Oh, so oppressive.
Exactly.
Nice breeze out here with the shade.
So we walked out to the St. Simon's Island fishing pier. Public access pier, lots of people out here fishing.
Yeah.
Don't see many people catching, but a lot of people fishing. Kind of takes you out over the water. Good little area.
Oh, very nice.
You can also see.
Even being out here is a nice breeze. It's not too hot.
Yeah, no, it's really not bad. And from the pier, you can get a pretty decent shot of the lighthouse, which we'll walk over and check out. Gonna try my best not to fall off the edge of the pier.
I was wondering what was down there.
Oh, there is a rail. That's good. For people like me who are uncoordinated. But there's the lighthouse. Nice little park.
Library.
Library, yep. Mallory Street, I think was the name of the street that we came down with a bunch of shops and looked like restaurants.
Tons of restaurants.
Yeah, so we'll walk back up that way. Oh, neat little area.
Yeah.
Pretty popular fishing pier here. Lots of people coming out, checking things out. Lots of people fishing.
Working off our donuts at this walk.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, here's the lighthouse. We're gonna walk up there and see what this is about. I'm not sure if it's a museum or what the situation might be.
And she told us we could tour it, that they have tours of the lighthouse.
Oh, cool. Stairs, your favorite.
Sounds like a lot of stairs.
So we just finished the video about the lighthouse.
Informative.
Informative. How many steps?
129.
Here we go. Up the lighthouse we go. All right, here goes the stairs.
And rest.
Rest already?
Well, you gotta look at the view.
That's true. We made it to the first window. Look, the second window.
Window 2. 129. I was thinking 90 something. Damn it.
Oh, we're almost halfway, aren't we? Oh, look, third window.
Oh, now you're over the trees.
Here's some dazzling place.
Only 45 steps to go. All right, 45. Oh, Cheryl already took off. She's leaving me in the dust. At least we're working off the donuts.
The burn has started.
The burn. Feel the burn. Nice view out of the, what is this, fourth window? Fifth window? I'm not sure, I lost count. But on the plus side, we only have
What is the plus side?
we only have 24 steps to go. That is the plus side. Doing good, baby.
Getting narrow up here.
Geez, all of a sudden the steps do get very narrow, don't they?
Jesus, thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you.
We have made it to the top.
And the reward is the view and the breeze.
That's for sure. Kids water park down there.
So is that Jekyll Island? There was a sign that said look to a certain thing, but I was too busy to look, to read the whole sign.
I don't know if that's Jekyll Island out there or not, to tell you the truth. But look, there's a, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but there's a big bridge out there. Beautiful view from top up here. And I'm gonna walk around the top of this and see what else we see. Hey, look who I found. All right, made it to the top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, excuse us. No, you're
Very
good.
cool. Sorry, pardon me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. All right, now we're beginning our descent down. Hold on a second, gotta take off the sunglasses so I can see what I'm doing. Gotta switch camera hands so I don't bust my ass going down the stairs.
Excuse us.
Cheryl's already down there.
Down's better than up.
Thankfully, they give you little landings, so if you have to pass somebody, then they can just pull off. I lost my wife.
I'm on the bottom.
What?
Much easier going down.
Is it much
For
easier
me.
going down?
Yeah, for me it is.
Does seem much easier going down. Although you gotta kind of stay to the outside of the stairs because they're a lot wider. You get in that narrow part here, you're gonna take a tumble. All right, I think we're on the last flight. Man, Cheryl boogied down these things. I don't even know where she went.
Bottom floor.
Overachiever. One more flight. Woo!
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So the museum and Lighthouse, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a neat way to kind of come and learn a little bit about the history of the area. You learn things about like the Civil War involvement, and just a really good way to kind of learn about a new area to explore. Back to the truck and the Welcome Center. We're gonna keep walking, go check out the little downtown
Can you
area
unlock
where the
this for a second? I can get a drink.
shopping area was.
Let's take bets on what that red and white awning, striped awning
We're gonna go over there.
store is.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna walk all the way around the square, but what
Yeah.
do you think it is?
Ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw a little fluorescent thingy in the window.
Ah, I thought that was a drink, actually.
Looked like a Sunday cup.
Thought it was a martini glass.
That'd be good too. All right, so we did some shopping on our way back to the truck.
Nice area.
Yeah, definitely. Neat area to explore.
A lot of nice places to stay, eat.
I think we're only checking
Shop.
out a very small portion of the island. Not sure what else is on the island, but from what we've seen, definitely a cool little place. All right, so we haven't quite left St. Simon's Island yet. We decided to come out and check out Fort Frederica National Park here on St. Simon's Island. So learn a little bit about the history of the fort and checking out the grounds.
These were all houses that were like two-story, multi-story, look like real English houses,
Yeah, right.
just from that.
Broad Street, main road through the town, I guess. Interesting fact that most of these burn to the ground. Destroyed by fire, the house still in these grounds was a two-story duplex with tappy walls and elegant brick and wood detailing. Yeah. It's amazing to see what the house was.
Fort down here.
Comparatively speaking to some of the other forts that we've seen, it is pretty small, isn't it?
Unless some of it's missing.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we see only a very small part of what was left.
Eventually leveled by time.
Christ Church is located right near Fort Frederica. The church dates back to 1736 with the missionary work of Charles and John Wesley, who helped shape and grow the Methodist movement. Remember what the history was about this church?
Yes, I can't remember the guy's name, but he got married, went on his honeymoon, his wife died, so he came back here and built this church in her honor.
And it's called Christ Church.
I believe so.
There you go. After leaving St. Simon's Island, we decided to take the bridge over to Jekyll Island and go see what we could find over there.
so it's $10 just as you go through the gate there, and then you have access to the whole state park.
Okay.
If you only have a few hours, personally, I would go in, I would make a left, and I would go to the historic area.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the island?
Very little, yeah.
From 1880 to World War II, it was privately owned by the Jekyll Island Club. Club members included Rockefeller, Morgan, the poor Vanderbilts, Pulitzer. It was a millionaires club.
Gotcha.
In wintertime, a sixth of the world's wealth wintered on Jekyll Island.
Wow.
So you make this left, keep on going straight. Don't make the right, but if you
Okay.
keep on going straight into it, you're going to go into the club. You're going to see what was their clubhouse is now a working hotel.
Okay.
You can walk around that area. That's also where the concept and then the charter for the Federal Reserve Bank.
Nice.
So there.
Okay.
And then several of the members built their own cottages. And
Cottages.
that picture up there is an example of
Wow.
so you are welcome to walk around. It's well signed.
Okay.
And just kind of take a peek, get a sense of it.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Also
Awesome.
in that area is the Georgia Sea Turtle Center, if you like turtles.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Okay.
$10 each. Go on in. It's a self-guided tour, and it is a hospital for sea turtles.
Oh, nice. Okay,
So
cool.
go on in, and it's a guide. It's a unguided, so
Right.
5 minutes, 5 hours.
Okay.
Then you'll come back to the main road, and then come on over to Stable Road.
Okay.
And then as you drive this way, you're going to go back in time, and you're going to see the ruin of the original Jekyll Island colonial owner, that goes back to 1735.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
That was
Neat.
Major Horton. He received it as a gift from Oglethorpe, if you're familiar with Georgia.
Yes,
Yep.
Welcome to that area. So you can just kind of either get out and walk around in that area, or you'll know what you're looking at as you drive by. Coming around the corner, I imagine you're going to want to stop, and the timing is good right over here at Driftwood Beach.
Okay.
Driftwood Beach is our most famous beach, and it's essentially just Mother Nature taking her property back.
Oh, wow.
And this is Driftwood
Oh, wow,
Beach.
cool.
So low tide is at 6:30.
Okay.
So we're
might
going
be
into
good.
4 o'clock. Your timing is great.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You can go on in there and see it. You're just going to park on the left side of the road and walk on over.
Okay.
Heading back over this way, lots of easy access on and off the beach.
Nice.
If you keep on going around, same thing. You're going to have beautiful beaches over here. And then, as you can tell, it's just kind of one way
Big
on,
deal.
one way
Yeah,
out.
okay. Gotcha.
And then come on around, and you will have seen over here, as you look to your right, on this side, you're going to see Cumberland Island.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As you look to your left, you're going to see
Cumberland,
the lighthouse of St. Simon's Island.
Oh, we were just there.
Yeah, so this is what you were looking at.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And then you come up around and ta-da!
What's
Where
the
they go?
distance
In
of
the,
the island?
it's only 8 miles.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's 25 miles an hour.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha. Okay.
you can't, so it's absolutely doable. In the middle is the resorty stuff like tennis and golf.
Okay.
And
Any,
mini golf and all that kind of.
any
It's
recommended
pretty-
restaurants out there?
all of the restaurants on the island are local. And I think there's a sub shop that isn't, but
Yeah.
otherwise, I haven't found a bad one.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Very
I
good.
appreciate
That's
it.
awesome. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
So everything's local, and the shrimp will be Georgia shrimp.
Cool. Thank you very much.
you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate
Appreciate it. All right, everybody. So we have made it back to the campground. Overall, pretty successful day. We did not make it to Jekyll Island. Just kind of ran out of time. We did go out to Jekyll Island, and we went to the
Welcome Center.
yes, and
Got some
it was
information.
like $10 for each vehicle.
Yeah, unless you're oversized, which might be an RV or a camper, was 15.
Right. And I guess we just decided it's kind of like a big, the way she described it at the visitor center was kind of a big circle, big loop. And it was already almost 4 o'clock, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of getting late in the day. So we ended up coming back to St. Simon's Island,
Grabbing
grabbing
dinner.
Not a good experience, but dinner.
Not at all.
Dinner. That's another story.
Yeah.
Then got some groceries and just came back to the campsite. So
Yeah. Fed some bunnies. Got some
Oh, yes.
carrots. Fed some of the wild bunnies.
yes.
They come running right to you. Like, scared me a little at first, but they're very, very sweet, very gentle.
Like you can tell that was the first time they'd been fed.
Yeah. They were used to it.
So tomorrow we are heading to South Carolina, so that will probably be the end of this video. But definitely an area that I think that we're going to come back and check out sometime. So.
Yeah, we definitely do want to come back and check out Jekyll Island. She had a lot of good information about it out there, and we just didn't think we could get it done in the amount of time that we had today.
Right.
So we definitely would come back here and stay
In the
at this
campground.
park.
Yeah, the campground's awesome.
Yeah.
It really is. Beautiful sites. They're well spaced, so you have a lot of privacy between the sites. They're huge as far as the pull-throughs.
They are.
So this is definitely a place that we would like to come back and spend some more time to. But
Yeah, definitely.
all right, just want to do a little wrap up. That, like I said, that'll be probably it for this one. But on to South Carolina tomorrow, and we are continuing our trek north. So until the next video.
All right.
All right, take care. See ya. Oh, I almost forgot. Go Bills. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do us a favor and hit that like button, drop us a comment, and consider subscribing if you like this type of content. Your support means the world to us. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.